Hello dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and enjoying your online classes. My name is Manish Kumar Vishwakarma and my today's topic is towns, traders and craftsmen in civics. And I am going to discuss with you on this topic. One of the important aspects of the medieval period was the growing urbanization. Through a large number of people lived in the village. A notable feature of this period was the growing of town in various parts of the country. Town grew into a trade and industrial centers. As almost all rulers supported trading activities and merchant classes, thus by the political and economical policies, followed by the Mughals and Turkish long distance trade within India and the other Asian and European countries flourished. Growth of trade and commerce led to rise growth of trade and commerce led to rise of new cities. The cause of this growth was peace and racial harmony in the Mughal Empire. There were a good means of transportation, travel was safe and the road were well linked and a great demand of Indian goods. This gave encouragement of handicraft. Moreover, pure silver coins and issued by Mughals. These could be exchanged from good easily. We get information about these towns mainly from archaeological excavation, literary sources such as official documents and the travelers' accounts, biographies and autobiographies of the rulers and emperors, etc. And I am going to discuss with you administrative centers. Administrative centers. The place where king held their courts often developed into the towns. Among such cities were Delhi, Ajmer, Kannauj, Ujjain and Dar developed under the Rajput. Kanchi, Badami and Ellora developed under the Pallavas and Lahore, Agra, Fatehpur Sikri developed under the Mughals. Nobles, craftsmen, official soldiers, scholars, musicians, artists and entertainers settled at the centers served the ruler. Through the wealthy lived in houses with a many story made of marbles, the poor so lived in a mud houses. The need of these people created a demand for goods such as cloths, ration, weapons, become a thriving center of trade commerce. The needs of these people created a demand for goods such as cloth, ration, weapons, paper and other items. To meet these demands, factories and shops were set up in these cities and they become thriving center of trade and commerce. The capital of Cholas, Tanjore, was very good example of administrative town. There were mandapas in the place where the king held his court, gave order and made his political and administrative decisions. Pilgrimage centers slowly turned into towns. The famous pilgrimage centers of that period were Banaras, Prayag, Mathura, Vrindavan, Amritsar, Dwarka, Puri, Patna, Fatehpur Sikri, etc. The dargah of famous Sufi saints such as Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti at Ajmer and Khwaja Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia at Delhi attracted a large number of devotees. Gradually, a large number of priests, artisans, traders started to settle near these pilgrimage centers to cater needs. These pilgrimage centers become the centers of learning and cultural activities and led to the growth of towns as is seen in the cases of Pallavas capital Kanchi and the Cholas capital Tanjore. The city of Ajmer developed around the Dargah of Saint Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, Kasi, Prayag, Amritsar, Vrindavan, Somnath, Kanchipuram and the Madurai are other examples of pilgrimage centers which developed around the temples or other pilgrimage places. Dear children, that is all for today. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day. See you in the next class.